Hi everyone, this is Eileen here, and another YouTube video I want to make. And you remember how we had this piece of paper here, and then we usually cover it up with paper, and that's to do the ATCs, and I usually do 4 at a time. But I wanted to share with you guys something that you guys do all the time with your ATCs, that we all do with our ATCs. So here's just a little bit, here's my size of my paper. This is just a little book here, you can see, notebook. And this is I want to share some of my art journaling. This is a very small one. And I use this stuff to actually have my soccer coach for the kids. And I just did, was using this for notes for that. But I have his address and email now on there. But I did this. And it kind of lets you play with things, and it's just like our ATC does. So I thought I'd share this with you. This is using packing tape, where you put it on top of a magazine or a card. I used a stencil, put the stencil behind the packing tape, between the card, or between the image and the packing tape. And if I don't bump you guys, the image was this, and I put the packing tape, the stencil on top of that, and that's how it turned out. Wet the card, and then you peel the paper away, and this is what you got. So playing with things, right? And that's what we can do with our ATCs. This is the reverse of the stencil on the card, if you guys could see that. I don't know if you can see it. And I did a lot of leathery colors on here and used metallic inks and stuff to draw the circles and whatnot. And I had punched flowers, hole punched flowers, or the flower punch, and highlighted them with inks and the white. So I used the reverse as well. This is another packing tape one on a magazine. Lots of metallic gold on here, the paint. I used my heart stencils. I actually have tissue paper as well glued on here first. Then did this over, and here's a little piece of the packing tape that was in the end there. So these are some of the things, like after you use all these notes, and I don't need my notes anymore, you can here's another journal. I mean, they're not like great pieces of work, but I was teaching art journaling in the YWAP group that I work for, that I volunteer for, and this is some examples I was giving the girls. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is stenciling, papers all on the back of here, stenciling, cutting out letters. There's even glitter and stars. These are things we can do as well on our ATCs, on any kind of piece of work, and it just really relieves a lot of stress. This is chalk here and here, and I wet it like that. And it's kind of like that. What kind of chalk is that called? Like a pastel-y chalk. I'll have to grab it. Just a second. I don't even know the names of my stuff that I use here. Soft pastels. These ones here. And I just wet it, just experimenting. I never used them before. And I had some spongy stencils like this here. See, got from Michael's for under $1, a whole bunch of packages. And they're for stamping cake. That's what they're for, anyways, cake making. And then I just bought them for the group because they were cheap. And there's another one, more chalk. I was doing all the different colors, and then I had stamps on top. Cutting out paper, stamping them, having pieces of mesh from like oranges on here. This is I was just playing, not professional looking, nothing looks fantabulous, but I had stuff back here just doing the shapes, right? And then after I actually put it on top of something, put the pressure on it, get the shape of it, and then I taped it on. But this is mesh here, like floral type of mesh. I save everything when people give me stuff. This is my granddaughter and myself. We were doing this together. Here's another one. I have actual leaves that the kids saved, and I put No Place Like Home. It reminded me of Wizard of Oz. So I had the stucco tape here and did the yellow brick road, orangey yellow brick road, and I found the chicken wire, and that's kind of what got me going towards that farmy thing. You can't be in here right now. Here's a bicycle stamp up here. I don't know if you guys can see it right here, and it reminded me of the wicked old witch on the broom, or on the bicycle, the one that's trying to get her dog. So here's the tin heart I tried putting in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Try to get it in there. Right at the top here. Tin heart there, the Tin Man. It was just the duct tape. Here's another one. I just mushed tape on this, or paint. Mushed paint, and I added pen wires. Took pens apart that didn't work, and I used the pieces. Added that for the butterfly antenna. Hot glued them in. I got some polyfill here, dots, stamps, and stencils. These are stencils, so I just stenciled that out. And it's totally bumpy and wrecked, but it was fun doing. This one I'm not done. I actually forgot about this one. Dream Art. And this is totally just so plastered on of polyfill. I actually use a different kind, the other wall stucco-y stuff, the wet one that you have to mix. I can't remember the name of it. And a bunch of pen parts and gems and whatnot. This is another one. This is all polyfill, sparkly. I use stamps for this stuff. I filled in some of the blanks because it was all wavy. This is a doily, paper doily. There's a paper measuring tape right here. And here's another one, just playing with color, playing with these. I was playing with my big kicks and just doing these different things, just practicing punching them out because I never used it before. That was my first time using my big kicks. Some washi tape. There's just so much. And I know it's nothing professional, nothing, but it was so fun to just learn how to use your products. Here's another one that I started. This has got different papers. Washi tape. I have another packing tape on a magazine. And I stamped these papers out, and I cut them out, inked them, taped them. Here's more washi tape. These are tickets up here. I bought from the dollar store or whatever, so I just added that on. And I got a lot of drawings in there, ink, and different papers. So this is just something like I had, you know, an old book that I don't need to keep my notes in anymore. And here's another one. Sorry, I'm going really quick. And this was just playing with my stickers and stamps and paints. And I was using a card to put the stripes in here, and testing my gel glitter stuff here, and there's a sticker underneath here. So I was just playing with it, right? Seeing what would go. Here's another one. These are metal, and playing with my new stencil, and I love the metallic. I have to tell you, that's my favorite. Another sticker there, washi tape underneath here. I was bubbling up, seeing how much I can get it bubbled, but if you don't play with it, you're never going to know how long to hold the heat gun there, or you know, anything like that. Here's more stenciling up here in a different color. Here's another one with the transferring with the packing tape. This is soap in the background. And you can also see in the background these flowers and all these little things. These are doodles. I doodled on top of book paper, and I put it down. And I used pencil crayon to go over top of my doodles. So that's what this is right here. Little flowers. A flower over here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get closer. Okay, it's going to be upside down. But so the metallic again, stamps, and it says I can't always be perfect. or it just says can't always be perfect. So that is that page. And I'm sorry I can't get you guys to see it any better. And I'm wiggling it like crazy now. Anyway. And here's another one, golden. Golden touch is what I call this one. It says golden up here, and it says touch right here. I stamped that out. Oops, stamped that out. And I used my oranges and golds, and I used my sunflower stamp, and I embossed that with the accordion colors that I have. These markers that you color with that were given to me, and then you put clear embossing powder on it, and then they come to the color of the markers. It's so cool. So I love those markers. So if you ever get a chance to get those, have a list or something people to get you, those are awesome. Awesome. So, and of course this is my favorite stencil. I think you guys seen this stencil a bazillion times on my ATC cards. And I made that one. So that is some of my work that I have done in the books here. So in my art journaling. So I just wanted to share that with you because, I mean, really art journaling is not that much different than ATC, and I think that, you know, doing the ATCs is fun, but you also can, you know, just go a little bigger. Have fun with it because it's great. And if you're really not sure and you don't want to start with something big, the ATCs are really awesome to go. Also, I have the cards here, the iCads that I save, and they're really neat because when you find something that'll go, you can washi tape into your page, you know, that you want, and you just layer it and layer it and layer it with colors and stuff like that. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys, and I was thinking about maybe doing an art journal with you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop and probably upload this video and then make another one with myself making an art journal with you guys. So hopefully that I can do that in under 15 minutes. So thank you guys for checking me out. Talk to you in a bit. Bye-bye.